All right, good evening, everyone. Good to have you here on the live. Welcome, everyone. Good morning. It's good evening. Good evening. Good to have you. I can see you on the chat. Good evening, Case Emperor, Victor, Sophia, Tom, Edesiri, Oluashola, Isaac, Ilya, Chim, Chinemeze, Abayomi, Chioma, Yusuf Shehu, Emmanuel, Case Emperor, Noah Enifu, Health Link Africa, Benjamin, Smart N, Creator Manuel, Ifunaya, Salomi, Ada Ochuba, Engineer Abdulrazak, Jeremiah, Osage, Okonobo, San Francisco. Amazing. Yusuf Abdul Majid, Amos, Maritex, Oluwatosin, Messi, Precious, Karen, IWDTV. Okay, Isaac Dewa, Famui Day. Okay, Atang, Feslin, Patience Akubo, Creator Manuel, Wisdom, Elijah, Eukaria, excuse me, Amedu, Hefziba, Nehemiah, IWTV, Rich Anthony, Mutrayo, Oluwatosin. Wow, Prudence. Is this each nation worldwide? Amira, Grace, Eniaga, God's Will, Jeremiah. All of you, I see you. Thank you so much for joining in. Good evening, everyone. Good to have you. Just share this link with your friends, colleagues. We are online. Either you are EFIX scholar, or you are here. You probably just bump into this live and you randomly decide to just join. It's good to have you here. Excuse me. Either you're joining in from Facebook, YouTube, LinkedIn. Good to have you all here. It promises to be a 1 hour of value where we get to learn one or two things with on this platform, and it's basically mostly for the EFX scholars, those that are learning excuse me, basically on the scholar program, just so we get to understand how to master the marketplace. It's good to learn skills, very, very important, but you've got to be able to also understand how the marketplace works and how you can really, really leverage the opportunities that there are in the marketplace. But first, before I go ahead, I would like to really get to know your experience so far on the AFIC scholarship program. We set out to train 1 million African youth to give them digital skills and opportunities to be able to, be relevant, have the relevant skills to be able to get dignified job and also scale their businesses. And then for the past weeks, you all have been learning. Most of you here have been learning. I'd like to really know how it has been so far. So if you don't mind, just head on to the chat and just tell me how far so far. I think that's the best probably word to use. How far so far? Have been, just use one word, two or three words to describe your experience so far on the um, on the scholarship program that you've been learning. How far so far? Just use a word or two or three, maximum three, right? Excuse me. I know you're a scholar and I know you have all the English words to put together, to mobile together to make sense, but I just want to hear basically how far so far with the few words as possible that you would like to share. So far, how has it been with learning, right? Anastasia said, incredible, amazing. Man, it's a great insight. Okay, so I would like to also hear what you are learning. Probably type what you are learning, full stop, then um, put up the word for me to see how your experience has been so far. Mutual says been great. Manuel say great insight. Health, the program has been mind blowing. The experience is lifetime one. Fomide say amazing. Luatosin say fantastic. Nabia said it has been impactful. Mercy said it's been amazing experience. Jonathan says it's been amazing. Really learned something new. I can make AI videos for my videos and relevant prompt. IWD said the value is too good to be free. Masoi Dauda says splendid. Ifeanyi says super cool. Experience with great tutor, Mr. Vincent. Okay, Mr. Vincent, you've been spotted and they're saying thank you. Ikeria Amedu say amazing. Emmanuel say can't hear anything. Emmanuel, you shall hear a voice saying this is the way go daring. Isaac Dewa said educative, practical, and fulfilling. Okon said learning software engineering, AFIX so far is impactful. Yeah, to continue to be impactful. Emmanuel, it's only you. You may want to restart your phone. Um, Emmanuel is learning cybersecurity and AI. Antonia Ekong Alimi said it's an eye opener. Edison said our court. Okay, I've not started. Yeah, I believe you belong. You're supposed to be in the second court. No problem, Edison. Just get to see how everybody is sharing their experiences. You will share yours soon. Mutual says it's been great. AI and content creation. Um, each nation said it's very flexible and fast. Masoyi Dauda said analytics and AI, splendid. Donberry said the network is quite poor. Yeah, I agree. Farouk, nothing. Yeah, you can't hear anything. San Francisco say I'm actually on call two. We're here to start, but the anticipation alone is thrilling. I can't lie. Yes, San Francisco, you can as well see what people are saying about how it's been so far. Trust me, you get value for it. Meritex Tower has been life changing, valuable for my weeks with AI for business. I says patience. It has been great. Sarah says so. Paul Benson, data analytics and AI. The program has been insightful and very informative for me. Excuse me. Oluwatosin, agentic and machine learning, new exposure. Okay. Tama, I'm from cybersecurity and it's been insightful and amazing. Our tutors are truly amazing and patient. Yeah. Each nation vibe coding saying mind blowing. Sarah, I was able to create a sales dashboard. Amazing, Sarah. Congratulations. Tolulokpe Data Analytics, Google Data Analytics, professional certificate. Great. Okay, so keep it coming, guys. I want to give a shout out to our tutor, machine learning tutor, Miss Jumoke. Yeah, Miss Jumoke is saying hi to you also. also, joining AFIX is one of the best decisions I made this year. That's Tolulokpe Adesoji. Thank you, Tolulokpe, for that kind words. Nafisa Musa say, I want to give a shout out to machine learning. Okay, I've read that already. I'm on call two, can't wait. Thank you. Thank you, guys. This is my first time joining the class. Okay, machine learning. Achievements at machine learning and AI course at EFIX is one of my great achievements in this year 2026. Matthew, so good to know that we're part of your success story, right? I can't be able to. Okay, so guys, thank you so much. My skill set has greatly improved. Thank you so much for this great feedback. We really appreciate them. Trust me, it goes a long way to at least make us know that we're on the right path, right? And of course, um, don't shy away from also giving us constructive feedback whenever we put up those feedback forms where you get to tell us, excuse me, how we can make your experience better and better and better, right? So today we're going to dive into, and of course, every Saturday we're going to be having series that I have titled Mastering the Marketplace. It will come in different series, right? Um, Mastering the marketplace. How do you master, you know, sorry, the marketplace, right? What are the skills? What are the strategies? What are the mindsets that you need to succeed, right? Um, excuse me. So, um, it's great to have you here. We're just going to be going through this quickly, and then, of course, we will call it a day and see you next week again. So, generally, I would like to ask you a question. What does it take to thrive in today's marketplace? Right? What does it really take? What do you think you require to thrive in today's marketplace? Just put it on the chat. Let me get to hear from you. What generally do you think to thrive in the marketplace? And for marketplace, the word marketplace, I mean both those doing business and those trying to enter the marketplace or the labor market they call it. I remember then we finished school, and a lot of topic people will come to school and want to speak in our classrooms or final year programs about the job, what do they call it, the labor market. Yes, I think that's the word, the labor market, or the job marketplace and all of those things. So what do you think you need to succeed there? Somebody say visibility. Somebody say having the right skills. Another person say visibility. Amazing. Keep it coming. What do you think you need, right, to succeed in the marketplace? What exactly do you need to succeed in the marketplace? Visibility, opportunity, and the right connection. The world is changing and we are subject to change. Okay, skills and understanding the market itself, especially demands and supply. You need skills. If I instead to thrive in the marketplace, we need the right knowledge and skills. Jonathan says strategy. I love that, Jonathan. Joy. Strategy. Oluwatosin said value delivery. Nafisa said understanding of the market, skills, and network. Ukera said resilience and consistency. What do you need to succeed in the marketplace? What exactly do you need, to ensure that you stand out from the crowd? Okay. Now, many think, of course, that success comes from just a great idea or a working, your ability to work 24 hours 7. Um, One of the things you will come to realize throughout these sessions that we'll be having every Saturday in the evening is that it requires more than skills. You need skills and the right mindset. You need beyond that, right? You need amazing idea. Of course, you do that. You do need amazing idea. You need to work hard than everyone else. Of course, you need to work hard than everyone else, right? But in reality, beyond working hard and skills, success is about a combination of the right skills and the right mindset. Now, the marketplace today is very, very competitive and it's changing all the time. I think um, last year or so, UI UX, all have courses UI UX and all of that is no longer the same today. There are a lot of things that you want to do now as a programmer. You don't really need to wait for UI UX designers to build every single thing for you from start to finish and all of that. So it's ever competitive and always changing. So one approach will not really work. You need to wear a lot of hats, multiple hats. So in the sessions that we'll be having from today, and of course subsequent weeks, we hope to teach you on how to master the marketplace. We hope to see how we can help you look exactly which skills and mindset that make the difference between struggling to keep up and thriving out there in the marketplace. We try to bring you seasoned speakers also across the globe, right? And where you can learn from. So try as much as possible not to miss out. Every single Saturday by 7 p.m., let's have a date here. I assure you, you'll get value for your 1 hour that you spend or 30 minutes, as the case may be. So, just before we go ahead, I would really love you to just take a screenshot of 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 your learning right now, and just post it in your community, post it wherever you need to post it, share the link and say we are live. Just do that. Just 1 minute. Just share the link and say, hey, we are live. So we get started quickly. Okay. The call two guys are doing that already. Okay, so just say we are live. Just take a screenshot, post it on your group chats, your community, and say we are live. Then also share the link if you can. Okay, just do that quickly. Just take a screenshot, post, and say we are live. Okay, yeah. So thank you so much, everyone. I see you. I see it happening. Thank you so much. Okay, and then while we do this, um, just so you get notification anytime we're live, you may want to follow the channel or the handle in which you are on right now, and then all you need to do is to just follow it and then turn on um, there's a bell there, I'm sure, notification, so that whenever we're live, you get to see it, and then you get to be notified, right? Don't worry, I don't always go live unnecessarily and just come to probably show you my new haircut and all of that. Okay. Right? So is either for value or nothing else. Okay, so just post we are live. Okay, yeah, great. Wait, thank you so much. Thank you so much. All right, so let's head on straight. I don't intend to keep it too long. Now, there are three skills for success. For those in data analytics class, we started this conversation the last time that I joined your class. Those learn data analytics and AI. There are three major skill areas for success we'll discuss today. Subsequently, you will get to understand a whole lot of things that will get, that we'll be talking about. Okay, how to turn skills into a business or a better job, how step by step, the law of income, what your cost, how to build a business with your skills, how to build a better job, how to price your skills, right? How to plan your entry strategies, how to deal with doubt, a whole lot of things that you may want to know, right? We'll get to deal with all of that. Okay, we'll show you platforms that you can straight up just apply your skills and just start earning money, because it's important that you learn a skill. But now that you've learned a skill, what next? What next? There are a lot of people that have skills. It's not just skills that is the challenge with regards to them not earning. How do you apply the skills that you've gotten? Okay, so we'll be having a whole lot of topic every Saturday. The law of value, reading, what the marketplace wants. We look at the new marketplace, turning skills into business or a better opportunity. A whole lot of packed, value will be waiting for you. Trust, reputation, and long game, selling without fear, how to build your presence in the marketplace, pricing, money, and growth, becoming a master of the marketplace. Now, it's good that you are learning a skill, and as long as we are concerned, AFX will give you the best opportunity that there is to succeed. But there are three skills for you to succeed in the marketplace. One is technical skills. Two is communication skills. Three is strategic thinking skills. Now, why these three? These three skills, because study have showed that roughly 85% of success comes from skills in working with people and planning, which is communication and strategy, and only 50% from technical skill, which is the know-how, you know, in a combination of these two that make you successful. Now, this may be surprising to you. It means that being great at, let's say, coding or or data analytics alone is not enough. Of course, you need those skills, right? You need those skills too. And we're going to tackle each of those, those pillars one by one as we continue. You need technical skills, but it's not enough. You need technical skills, you need communication skills, you need strategic thinking skills. Let's deal with technical skills, which is a foundation. For you to succeed in a marketplace, you need to clearly have a technical skills that you be known and be defined by. You can't be someone that have no identity with technical skills. What do you do? I'm a makeup artist. I'm a data analytics. I'm a programmer. I'm a UI UX designer. I'm a carpenter. I'm a furniture expert. Then you hear confusing ending statement to whatever it is. Then I say I'm a general contractor and a consultant. What did you just say? Like, does that thing you just say make sense to you? Haven't said all of the things that you think you want to say. Who are you? What technical skills do you have? What exactly was the technical skills? You see, you have the freedom to choose what technical skills you want to choose in life. You can decide today that God made us, gave us will. You can decide to be a carpenter, you can decide to be a plumber, you can decide to be an electrician, you can decide to be anything, you can decide to be a fashion designer, whatever, tailor, tech person, UI, UX, data analytics, AI, whatever it is, you have the right to choose what you want to be. Technical skills. Don't go and start talking about you have technical skill, you are naming 10 things. And most times the strategy of such persons is that they don't want to miss opportunities. So they say things like, oh, let me say all I do so that I'll be covered. Whatever it is, I'll be covered in all of the categories of how they want to classify me, or there's any opportunity. The broader you are in your introduction, the more they forget you. What technical skills do you have? Focus on one. Some of you have learned like five already. You try one, it's not working, you move. 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 Right? Technical skills is a foundation of everything. It's actually the know-how that you bring to the table. Either you are an app developer, it's your coding and engineering, skills. If you're an entrepreneur, for instance, let's say selling handmade product, it's your crafts and your knowledge of production and logistics. That's your technical skills. For a student, it's your academic knowledge or technical training in the field like, let's say, finance or biotech. These are the skills that make you capable of, let's say, delivering something of value. We'll probably call it handwork or skills. Why do technical skills matter? Now, the reason it matters is because technical skills are basically the price that you pay to get admitted into any room. If you want to build, let's say, a great product or offer a great service, you need the skills to do that at a high level, not very high level. But as important as technical skills are, that we always said you should have, technical skills alone won't guarantee success. And we'll see why in the other skills, are important. Still, you have to ensure that you have a very good, solid technical skills. Just be good at what you do. Be very good at what you do. Don't play on the surface. A lot of people are on the surface. Noisemakers, lazy people. They are just peripheral. They are touching everything on the surface. They just go and probably do 2 days course. They go and put and say they are consultants. They care more about their outward look than the real value they bring to the table. They care more about popularity and feelings and branding and these things are very important, than the value, the actual value you bring to the table. They are mostly noise makers. It's important that you go very, very deep. There are fishes you don't see on the surface. Go very, very deep. Be so good. Be the best that you can be in your industry. Be so good. Be so good that you be known for it. Let people be able to rely on your skills to solve complex issues. Don't look for the simple task. Go where you will build the actual skills, technical skills, and drill down. Be so good. Be so good that even your enemy will come and look for you. Be extremely good. So, in as much as we are teaching you technical skills as AFX, be so intentional about it. You need technical skills to succeed. Very, 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 very important. Right? Now, the key takeaway from technical skill is that you need to keep learning. You need to keep learning. You can't just, we are in the tech space and we keep learning all the time. Technology, you need to learn about the tools, the best practices. They are always changing. It's very dynamic. It's a dynamic space. Maybe you've noticed, let's say, how a programming language, updates, or a new design trend emerges all the time. You keep learning. The best marketplace leaders never stop sharpening their technical saw. They keep learning. So sign up for, maybe other courses online, new courses all the time, every month maybe, or every quarter. Try that new software. Practice, practice, practice. Not only will you deliver better results, but you will also feel more confident, because confidence comes from competence. Sounds like a rhyme. Confidence comes from competence. When you do not have confidence, it's because you probably lack the competence. When you know you've got solid skills, you walk into any situation with your head high. Don't put your head high out of what you probably smoked or drank, or one thing that you went to go and listen to. Let your head be high from a place of knowing. When you do that, other people will trust you more, because you clearly know your stuff. You are so good. You deserve to be in that room. You belong. Nobody will make you feel that you don't belong. Confidence comes from competence. Keep learning. Keep learning. Keep learning. Watch YouTube videos. Go and focus on that same thing that you have decided to do. Just 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 expand. Just expand. Keep going deeper in that same area. Don't be jack of all trades. I understand that it's good to have, some general knowledge and all of that, but be a specialist. Be a specialist about something. You will branch out, no problem, but at least can you be known for something yet? Can somebody at least know you, that this is who you are? Keep learning. You can't be in the tech space and not keep learning. You can't. You'll be lost. Even that's what we do for a living. Like, we learn every day. Tech skills are new every morning. Like, they are new every morning. Don't you see? You just open your app, they're asking you to update. Can't you see it? Can't you see they're always telling you to update this, update that, update this? You've got to update your skills. Don't get to a point where your experience becomes an expired sense. You have experience, but it has expired. And you are living with yesterday's glory. You say, I used to know how to. I used to be a programmer. I used to be very good. How about now? How about now? So you have signed up to a career of lifelong learning. You have to keep learning. You have to be open-minded. You have to go for conferences, seminars, programs. Keep learning. Keep learning. Keep learning. Keep learning. The only way to stay relevant in the tech space is for you to keep learning. Of course, we're in the digital age. It's important for you to understand seasons and time. That's what makes you, to succeed in this tech space. And you need to understand what is relevant and what is not relevant. What is relevant and what is not relevant. You need to keep learning because learning precedes earning. Learning precedes earning do not have an expired sense. We have the next skills you need to learn. Communication skills. Learn how to connect and persuade people. Communication skills. Most of us were never taught how to communicate in schools. Now, this is arguably the most critical skill set once you have the technical basics down. Now you might have the best idea of product in the world. You might have the best skills. You might have the best problem solving ability. But if you can't communicate about it effectively, it's like winking in the dark. No one knows about it. Just imagine I turn off my camera and I'm winking, winking. What difference does that make? You can't be seen because you are unable to communicate your ideas. So what do we mean by communication? Communication is everything about speaking, writing, body language, listening. All of that is what we mean by communication. So let me break it down. First, your communication need to have clarity. Whether you are writing an email, whether you are pitching your startup or you are explaining your project to a professor or an investor or your colleague, you need to convey your ideas clearly and concisely. You don't use buzzword. You don't use buzzword bingo, no rambling. Clarity build trust and understanding. Remember, remember that clearly. When you are clear, you build trust and understanding. And whatever you can't explain as simply as possible, it actually means that you don't really understand it well enough yourself. And what that means, you will lose your audience. Ensure you have clarity. Your words have clarity. Your writings have clarity. Ensure that you communicate clearly as possible. The clarity that you bring to the table shows that you are a master of that knowledge. So you can't have a technical skills and you are unable to clearly communicate it. It means you don't know it. Have you had heard of people that are so good but they don't get opportunities, or where they are so good but somebody else will talk about it on stage, or somebody else will pitch about it, they will be behind the scene doing the technical work? Is that what you want to do? Like, is that really what you really want to do? Is that what you want your career to look like? No. Let everything you say have clarity. Two, empathy and listening. Communication is a two-way street. It's not just about broadcasting your message, it's about tuning into others. Great communicators ask the right questions and they listen to get feedback. Customer needs are important. You listen to them. Your team have concerns, you listen to them. When you understand what your audience or counterpart cares about, you cannot tailor your message to hit what their concerns are. And when you listen to people, they feel valued. And that's very important to building relationships. It's extremely important. So be a listener. Listen. It's important that you have clarity. You've got to be a good listener. Listen. Sometimes you don't listen to people's needs. Somebody is telling you that what you are offering is not what they need, but you are pushing it down their throat. It shows that you are selfish. It shows that you are a selfish person. Because if you really, really care about people, you will listen to them and ensure that you tailor your need, your product to their needs or your skills. Somebody is telling you, these are my skills, and you say, well, I can do all things. I can do all things. I have the capability. I mean, you are not listening. And when people feel or think that you are not listening to them, they tune off. They just feel that you are a prey. 3, storytelling and persuasion. And this is a very fun aspect of it. Your ability to craft message to inspire action. I tell, most times when I speak to people that train, I tell them that your job as a speaker or as a teacher or as a trainer are basically 3. You inform, you inspire, you involve. You inform, you inspire, you involve your audience. It's not enough to give information. You must inspire people. When I'm done with this session, if you don't have the right information that you need, the right inspiration, and I don't tell you what to do, then I failed in my session today. So you've got to have storytelling and persuasion ability. Very, 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 very important. Maybe you are pitching to an investor. Instead of you just saying, here are the numbers, you tell the story of the problem you are solving, the people you help, why it matters. Humans are really wired for stories, not just for data and statistics. Or maybe you are leading a team, painting a compelling vision of where you are headed is very important to motivate them than just telling them, do this, telling them you need to do this, do this, giving them the tasks. You've got to have the ability to persuade, of course, ethically. Persuasion is at the heart of sales, marketing, leadership, everything that you do. Persuasion is very important. Communication is how you turn a skeptic into a supporter. That person, in fact, in marketing, I love people that doubt my product the first time. You know why? I know that when I'm able to convert you, you will be my advocate. You will be my greatest advocate. So you've got to have persuasion skills. Some of you don't like to stress yourself. One, two, you're explaining something, the person is asking too much question, you'll be like, I beg, okay, you go buy, you go buy. Sir, will you give me the work or not? I had somebody recently, came into my office that they want to come teach in our school and come and create awareness about climate change and all of that. And I engaged them in conversation, challenging and probably trying to explore their mind, because we don't just allow anybody just come in and just come to speak to my kids, because these are leaders who are training to make meaningful impact in Africa and the world. And anything you just we pride ourselves as one of those delivering education for the head, hand, and mind. And then if you just come and spoil whatever it is that we have been instilling in these kids, you just come with your myopic, village centric, old age ideas that you come and put doubt in their minds. Guys that believe that they can literally, turn around the situations in Africa and, be great leaders across the world. And then you are coming to change their mind. So I decided to always engage them in intellectual conversations to see the realm of their possibilities and how they are willing to enjoy conversation. When I kept challenging, the guy just say, okay, sir, let's not waste our time. It's obvious that we will not be able to. I just realized. I just tell him, thank you very much. I do have a great day. Please, I could not even wait for him to leave the office. He doesn't have the ability to withstand the rigor of intellectual conversation to persuade anybody. You have to have patience. Communicate, learn how to persuade people. When people don't get anything that you're saying, don't just put it on them and say it's their fault. Look inward, understand that you're unable to have their persuasion ability that is required. Finally, networking. It's important you communicate enough to build genuine relationships. It can be, talking to your classmates, colleagues, mentors, or that person you met at a conference. Opportunity in the marketplace usually come through people. They don't fall from heaven. So by communicating well, you will connect with mentors. You'll be able to find partners, win clients, doors open when you can articulate your value and also engage with others on a human level. It's important that you have the ability to network. Networking ability is very, very important. Richard Branson, which is the founder of Virgin, said that communication is the most important skills any leader can possess. And I totally agree. Communication is one of the most important skills that every leader should possess. And you want to ask you may be saying that, am I a leader? Of course you are a leader. Of course you are a leader. Of course you want to lead. Of course you want to lead. Of course you are a business owner. So it's important that one, you communicate with clarity, you have empathy and listening skills, you have ability to tell stories and persuade people, you have the ability to network. You don't say they gave back to me that way. I don't know how to talk in public. I don't know how to do this. What do you mean they gave back to you that way? Do you like the way they gave back? Nobody gave back to you that way. It's you can change it. You can unlearn it and relearn something else. Say, I'm just like that. I'm an introvert. Really? Really? When I tell people that I'm an introvert, they never believe. They say, I can be very shy. But if I need to speak, I need to. Communication is not what you have to say, oh, I enjoy. Even if you don't enjoy, you need to be a good communicator. How do you communicate your skills, your technical skills? Oh, they will see it. When they see it, they will know that they will not see it. You have to communicate it. You have to talk about it. You have to put yourself out there. I asked you from beginning what is required. Some of you say visibility. Yes. How do you build visibility without being able to communicate? You can't write. How do you build communication speak? By communicating. Oh, you think I'll tell you 10 step to no, by communicating. Communicate all the time. Read book. I've said earlier on, when you have technical skills, competency, right? It brings confidence. Then start communicating, start reading books, start writing. If you start writing today, by the time you keep writing consistently for the next 6 months, you realize that you will improve entirely. When you are intentional about your writing and about improving, you will improve. When you start communicating today, talking to people, when you go to events, just break the ice. Just go meet somebody you want to have communication with, and say, hi, good afternoon, sir. Say it. They won't kill you. Even if you are sweating, no problem. Say it. All of us that you see talking today in public, the first time we had the opportunity to say anything in public, I remember that in primary 6, I forgot all my lines. Then I got to just 1 and just 2. The same thing. NEPA took light. My brain went off. I didn't know what I was doing. I went to debate to present my school then. I remember, somewhere, in Kawo or whatever, all the top schools were there. I was the second speaker. Everything went off. So what should I do? I will now say, oh, I'm not the type that love to talk in public. I'm not the stage type. I'm not a communicator. So let me just do my thing. No, hell no. I keep going. I will show up again. I will embarrass myself again. I will do it again and again and again and again and again and again until embarrassment, build competency. Some of you are postponing your judgment day. You are waiting for when you are good before you will speak in public. You will not be good. You will not be good behind the stage. You will need the stage to be good in communicating. So go up the stage and communicate. Communicate, guys. Communicate. Stop being timid. There's a difference between timidity and naivety. There's a difference between humility and naivety. Some of you think you are humble. You are not. You are timid. You are naive. You are naive. That's not humility. You don't want to approach that person. There's opportunity passing you by. You need to ask a question. You need to send a DM. You need to apply for that stuff. You need to go defend what you need to do. You are not doing that. You are all timid. You are all shy. You think you are humble. You are not humble. That thing they taught you is a lie. Humble yourself like a baby and the Lord will lift you up. That's not the context you are applying it. Humility is not the lack your inability to communicate. You have to learn how to communicate. So bottom line, work on your communication skills as much as your technical ones. Join a public speaking group. Write a lot more. Have one-on-one conversation. The better you communicate, the better you become. It's that simple and that impactful, nothing else. Finally, strategic thinking skills, which is the game plan. Now you have technical skills. You have what you need to do. You are good at it. Fantastic. Now you can communicate, assumingly, or you have agreed to communicate. Fantastic. What is the game plan? You can't just come out every morning and you just keep moving to and fro, looking for who to devour, what to devour, roaming about, just saying anything. They've got to be a game plan. They've got to be strategies to get in there. They've got, you have to be a great thinker with regards to strategy. If life or business were, let's say, to be a game of chess, right? Technical and communication skills are like knowing how the pieces move. But strategic thinking is knowing how to win the game. So it's about being intentional with your direction and decisions. So let me explain this further. First, what is the big picture? The vision. Strategic thinking really, is about stepping back and understanding the landscape. For an entrepreneur, that means that you know your market. Who are your competitors? What do customers really want? What are the trends like new tech or cultural shifts, that will change the game in the future? For a student or a professional, what is the big picture? And the big picture might mean understanding your industry or even the politics in your organization. In short, it's usually seeing beyond the immediate task and recognizing how all the pieces fit together. You see, leaders that think strategically can anticipate changes and position themselves ahead of the curve or the changes that will happen. It's important that you look at the big picture. The labor of the foolish will weary those that do not understand the way to the city. You are working hard, but if you are not strategic, you'll be weary. How many of you have been tired? You work so hard. You've gone everywhere. You've done what is written in the book. You are everywhere. You are working hard. Are you strategic? You want to move to a certain city, maybe in the next 5 years. Have you started planning? Or you just carry your bag and just go and appear there. Bah, we have come. We don't show. Faith is the ability, is the evidence of things not seen. Yes, there's that one, I know. But really, are you really strategic? Planning and goal setting is also part of being strategic. Vision is very, very good. It's very, very good. But you also need a roadmap. Vision cannot cover up for a roadmap. Strategic thinkers set clear, smart goals. Of course, SMART, acronym for specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, or realistic and time-bound. SMART goals. They map out how to get to their vision. Instead of just saying, I want to grow my business. You've got to plan. You've got to be smart. You've got to say things like, I want to increase my sales by 20% in the next 6 months. And these are the steps I would take to get there. I want to get a job in a social place in the next 3, 4, 5 months. These are the steps I've got to take to get there. It's about breaking, big dreams into manageable actions. Of course, as the saying always goes, a dream without a plan is just a wish. We don't want to leave success, to wishful thinking and just professing it and saying it. Oh, I'm going to take over the world. I'm the best of my kind. I am the light of the world. I'm a city set upon a hill that cannot be hidden. Very true. But what is the strategy? I did not argue. You are a city. Of course, that's who you are. You are the light. I believe that. I know that. I am the light also. All of us, we are the light of the world. We are a salt of the earth. We are a city that is set upon a hill that can. We are all that city. But the difference are those that have strategy to be at the top of the mountain or the hill or the city. What differentiates you and the other person is how you're able to use your salt that you are on earth. How you're able to shine your light in darkness so that darkness cannot comprehend it. It's important that you are strategic. The labor of the foolish will weary you if you do not understand the way to the city. Then your ability to solve problem and adapt. No matter how good your plan is, reality will throw some challenges on you. Maybe a new competitor will emerge, or your marketing campaign may not work as you expected. Or remember the pandemic, COVID-19 pandemic? How many of you prepared for it? Hello, how many of you did? It will change everything when such things happen. Strategic thinking means staying flexible and not panicking. You don't panic. When a challenge comes, you analyze it, think of solutions, and then you adapt. If needed, you pivot. Instead of seeing problems as roadblocks, see them as puzzles to solve or even opportunities to do something new all the time. Now, this kind of resilience and adaptability is what keeps you moving forward when others quit. There's no 5 ways to 10 ways on how to succeed to some extent, except that you just need to decide not to give up. You just need to decide not to give up. If you don't give up long enough, it will work. Keep going. Adapt. Adaptability skills is very important. Adaptability skills is very important. You can't have option of giving up on the table. The last in strategic thinking is prioritization. You see, you are not going to live on earth till you are 200 years or 300 years. You have limited time. And so also, you have limited resources. Strategic thinkers, excel at focusing on what truly matters. And for you to focus on what truly matters, you need to be able to say no to lesser opportunities so that you're able to concentrate on the bigger ones that will give you the result. For example, let's say if you are an online seller, you're spending time understanding your customers' data and all of that, right? You may want to, and you have a target that you want to meet, right? With regards to what you are doing, you may want to forgo other things. You will have to forgo them. You need to learn how to prioritize. There are things I don't do. There are things I push to others to do in the team so that I'll be able to focus on what I need to do. Prioritization is being strategic. Think of strategic thinking as, let's say, your internal coach that keeps asking, is this taking me closer to my goal or not? That's one thing you need to ask. Is this thing I'm about to do taking me closer to my goal or not? If it's not, change it. Anything that stops you from making a plan and adjust on the fly, take it up. Take it away. If you don't develop strategic thinking skills, you will never have a sure future of success. You will have a vision, a plan, and agility to navigate any storm whenever you have strategic thinking skills. It's very, very important for you to be strategic in whatever it is that you do. So strategic thinking skills: plan and set goals, have problem solving skills and adaptability, prioritize things, learn how to say no. Now, finally, we've covered skills, Now, let's talk about mindset. From being interested to obsession, as we are closing. Now, everybody is interested in succeeding. Everybody want to succeed. Ask any Dick and Harry, they want to succeed. If wishes were horses. How many want to make $1 billion? I. How many want to do this? I. You are interested. You have to move from interest to obsession. Everybody is interested. Obsession will push you in spite of the challenges. When you're obsessed with a thing, you will push. You will have no excuses. The reason you have excuses right now is because you're not obsessed. Have you seen somebody that is obsessed? Have you seen somebody that is let's say, is addicted to anything? Do you see how they behave? You have to be addicted to success. Your mindset has to be so obsessed with that thing that you are doing that you are so committed to it, right? That you have to keep going. Everybody is interested. Oh, are you interested? Yes, I'm interested. Oh, I'm interested. Take any top entrepreneur, athlete, or leader. You will find this intense drive. They eat, sleep, and breathe their vision. Now, that's obsession. Of course, you can't really be obsessed with your vision and where you're going to. And all this issue of have a balanced life, I don't understand what you mean. It means you have fire in your belly. You keep going. This is the mindset that you need to succeed. So I want to challenge you. Don't just be interested in your goals. Be obsessed with them. Be all in, not one leg here, one leg here. Wake up excited about what you are building, what you are learning. When you have that level of commitment, guess what? Improving those technical communication and strategic skills we talk about becomes fun, because you see how each thing you learn or each extra effort you put, makes the difference in everything that you do. You keep moving. So keep moving. John Asser said, if you are interested, you will do what is convenient. If you are committed, you will do whatever it takes. So don't settle for merely interested. To succeed, be fully committed. Be obsessed in the best way, of course, with your goals and growth. Be out there. So it's your turn. Think about it. What are the things you need to change? What are the things I need to build? What are the things I need to improve in? What do I need? Look at the mirror and tell yourself the truth. The worst thing you can ever do to yourself is to lie to yourself. Tell yourself the truth. What can I improve? What can I build? How can I get better? Very important. When you write them down, take the steps that is required to get that done. So thank you so much, everyone. It's 5 minutes past 8. I want to thank you all for joining this call this evening. From those on Facebook, from those on YouTube, LinkedIn, and all. It's been an amazing time, I believe. As we come to the end of this, if you have a question, you can drop it, but I would like you to tell me what your key takeaways are on the charts. What are the major things you are leaving this session with today? And I also want to know what are the areas that you would like to improve on. Okay, we spoke about the trifecta of skills that you need in the marketplace, from technical skills to communication skills to strategic thinking skills. And then we spoke about moving from interested to obsession. Okay, what are the areas that your key takeaways from today's session, as we call it a day, that that you will need to improve on. So what are your key takeaways? What did you learn? I would like to get your feedback on the chat. Just quickly put down your feedback, please, and let me get to hear from you. Feedback. What are your key takeaways from today's session? For some of you that are in Abuja, um, um, I'll be in Abuja next week, Friday, for a speaking engagement at Kubwa. I was invited to come speak there. So if you're in Abuja, it will be a great time for us to connect, network, and learn together. I would love to meet you. So most of our scholars that are within Abuja environs, right? On Friday by 5 p.m. at Kubwa. If you follow this page, if you just follow this page, we'll share it. The flyer is there, right? Let's meet and connect. If you're in Abuja, I would love to have you there. You see, if you're on Facebook, you see the post on my Facebook wall. Just make a comment on the post and um, tell me you'll be coming. I'll look forward to meeting you. Maybe I'll come with one or two things to give you at the venue. Okay, so yes, Abuja, yes. I think we could do that. I'll get one or two things, a pack or a package or a gift or something, to give you at the venue for the probably first 10 persons or 5 people that will show up at the venue. Okay, yeah. So for now, tell me what your key takeaways are. Before some of you, I'll see you in Abuja on Wednesday. I'll be speaking in Abuja on Fridays. Apologies, on Friday and Saturday. The first speaking engagement on Friday is at Kubwa. Those that will meet at Kubwa, I'll tell you the next one on Saturday. Okay. Okay, I see your key takeaways. Ike Collins say, I will want to improve on strategy skills. Masterpiece say, my takeaway is basically improvement of my communication skills and being interested in to being obsessed. Jonathan Joy say, having the right mindset. Tama, okay, keep learning and practicing. Victoria say, be a great thinker, focus on one technical skills, confidence come from competence. Communication is one of the important skills of leader. Malachi moves. Farouk, which one be Malachi moves again? I did not teach, I didn't talk about Malachi moves. Which one is Malachi moves? But Farouk, explain please. Michael say, how can we meet in Lagos, sir? I'll be in Lagos soon. I always come to Lagos very soon. How about us in Lagos? We're coming. Don't worry. Key takeaway: obsession spurs you on to succeed despite all odds. Can I have your email, Michael? Michael. Okay. Okay, sure, Michael. Um, I will. Michael, if you're a scholar, just send a DM to my team. I would like to get the email through to you privately, right? Thank you very much for the wonderful opportunity. Show more empathy and be a listener. That's what your key takeaways are. Please, how do you use LinkedIn to search for job? We'll deal with that. Don't worry. You're going to learn a whole lot every Friday. LinkedIn. We'll also teach you how to optimize your LinkedIn to appear top of the search whenever somebody's searching for anything close to you or related to your field. I need to improve on my communication skills. Keep learning. A smart N, yes, welcome. Don't worry, we'll be in Port Harcourt. Adama Naomi, the emphasis on communication skill opened my eyes to the value communication bears. My key takeaway is on communication. Liberty, I believe I can put more effort in my learning. Okay, my question one is, can we get a recording of this session? Of course, Emmanuel, you can. It will be on YouTube. It will also be on Facebook. But you're joining it from Facebook. Just go to the YouTube. You can. You always have it there, Emmanuel. Oyigoga. Okay. Paul Benson, my key takeaway for the session are on technical skills and communication skills. This has made my drive for success move from interested to being obsessed. Thank you very much. Thank you. My key takeaway learning. Oh, okay. Thank you so much, everyone. I see you. How can LinkedIn use to find Yusuf? We will do that. I assure you, you will learn. We're not just here to just teach you technical skills. You will learn a whole lot about how you can use the technical skills to be relevant in the marketplace, right? For those of you that have joined the call, you are asking, how do I apply for the EFIX scholarship? Just go to academy.efix.com, pick any course of your choice, any whatsoever. Just register. It's 100% free, but for us to be sure that you are committed to it, they will just ask you for a commitment, you know, fee of just 10,000 naira, I think, right? Just to be sure, because a lot of people just come, they register for everything in life. They never see anything to the end. Never. They are always registering for everything and never see anything to the end. So that's the essence of that commitment fee. But as you can see, the value that everybody is getting, I can assure you that you never, be the same, remain the same when your program is done. Okay, so thank you so much, everyone. For those in Abuja, I think I have a day to two, Friday and Saturday. Would love to see you in Cuba, and then the Saturday program is a huge one, and I look forward to seeing you there. Thank you so much, everyone. Do have an amazing, amazing, amazing weekend. See you in class, your various classes, and of course, from me to you. See you next week, Saturday, 7 p.m. Sharp. Cheers, everyone. Bye.